put it here. I can't see anymore. Too good solo. To go too good to set it up. To somebody need so much work uses work around here. He don't want to get any. Let's dig around here. So I would sacrifice my life around that occasions. But well, he's still alive nevertheless around. It's just a good misery in the case other things around. There's that nevertheless occasion how valid things are. So that also just care about them. So what are those sort of universal things about it? How disappointing about the kind of the communist and socialist anything is the case. We have a lost for a hard disk case, so kind of a problem 0 TD 0. So now it makes a stupid mistake here. Opening inside the time of the day, I lose that kind of a thing about it. Is there? The question is always most of the different products around they could have themselves. So I think call it variancy. Is the variancy lost about a product like this? Okay, now you see about what type of structures that are getting. So number one here missing is a bezel opening after this occasion. Just a pretty hard job around here. Okay, the second thing is collecting of the screws taken away. There is a 3 screws. You know the hard disk is. So what you're missing is it's retake the hard disk away from it's possible only 2 screws holding it. Okay, so there's a big hard problem. So you can able to find anything. There was few screwdrivers around here myself, but none of them themselves particularly yet the relationship. What happened? All kind of different things. Well, as one thing we have to say about the self is that there is a lot of the things. So the camera is the same to the all the time. So get a better positions for cameras. There's a lost around every day. The trust for universe. So for case about the universe itself, and it's just enormous disappointing place around. The universe is enormously predictable, annoying, predictable. Unfortunately, not for you. You will like to able to break yourself what happened in the universe. And that will be making a huge difference around what he's willing to do, what he's not willing to do about any interest there. Okay, so somebody so whatever position, whatever direction they like to see. So I testify about the battery of the so there is nothing to be testified about it. Things are how they are occasionally. Apparently, see. So here it is. Safety, but it's all of this occasion. It's easy quickly to see. So they can scream over it and somewhere else carries on. The packages, everything else. Think about all the best things that somebody have a whole ownership in whatever they should what are apparently around it they should. So you cannot make some access around this unless it can be this gets screwed to some way of violence they can open it up. What does a CEO want here irritation? Is a danger as always. Is it remembers the screw position? Let's think about like addition in his mind about a few things around what he usually does around. There's one thing about all of the negative thoughts around. But we're going to break in the positive addition. So you guys how quickly around okay, so a day charity about the carrots. A huge difference around here. And the more pressure, the hard disk is itself this is the okay, if you go this route, this time around, maybe for somebody required utilizing this place, had to do it manually whole way long. It was a long trip around, nevertheless. He don't necessarily like those trips around. Okay, it was better quality. It was summer, middle summer. Well, definitely to mid of winter. It's kind of boring trip. And you get to it. You spend so many different ways to life a universe. But so they can carry off all the property with himself all the time around. You all the time do nothing else than carrying property yourself. This kind of property, but they said, you know, ask about this equality of the life. What is equality? What is equality? So the case of whether everybody would have pushed the equality. Okay, so I never met myself selfish person. It's used to make videos if they can upload them anywhere. Because those videos you can upload, or use to make videos anything. it would be really contribute there, okay, so let's really stem and put it to the maximum. I had to really put the case. There's always things you have to put the case. So the number 5, 10 different things around here. What happened is that's the case, so it doesn't fail. Well, the fail will fail automatically. I require a new. There's a lot of discussion about as a keeping on things gone so different directions around somebody else for somebody who's in sales is not really anyhow informative interesting person. Okay, so talk about the brain fail all the time to memorize things around almost like way pressure. When you put something in memory, so you put memory and you say about you put memory this case, yes, so it does do it that case. So what you still doing is waiting at this case. Looks how much to them fail about it in another direction with this case. Okay, what you need to do about it. I don't know what our just should breaking anything here it is. Okay, publication more. Is it open enough? Does it still look like it doesn't actually do anything? And it just seems to be likelihood that it's discussing more accelerated troubles around it. That justifies another screws that you say about how you operate about this. Can you move some other screws around here anymore? Looks like it's the same problem here. Looking for a set of screws are just a much more then there is some screws which are very easy to open. Just go saying about the difference here. Look at this screw with this. It's like a park in a wall, walk in the park if I say. Or not exactly. You need all of that as a kind of a pressure there. In upstairs case. As I was thinking about this that I've got myself a country food. I was disappointed about like I have no microphone working or I have no mic working. But you need to back application to hard disk, DVD, all kind of different things around. I was about why I don't get myself. That's what I'll ask about. When you ask about what you're buying about, what you're buying around, you always we have this priority list. What you're buying around. It's always like a memories here. Cannot really see about the application. Does it look like I cannot really understand about what is it inside there. So hypothesis organization is so kind of a society, human hominids, that is always the best of worst around in this respect right now. Because so many troubles around. There are some useful factors sometimes, but that there are huge amount of individuals who don't contribute anything about anything whatsoever. There's a class that takes is the case. In some cases, you see so many different point of view about it. Like every subjectivity about everything is subjectivity. This is a very strongly attached. Interesting how much they vary. So strongly, it's a couple calculate about this. Can I open not? But this was something like it's gonna be open. Yes. So like the 3-1 around the case. At now 2-3 about us easy open. Again 3-3, 3-3, 3-4. Case 3-5, 3-6, 3-6. What it was there? 3-6. So I got a 3-6 about this and so it's a surprise about by this ratio it is so likelihood because of this. Okay, you memorize the screw position. So you can do nothing apparently unless you find some device around. It's just pretty easy to find about those. So you take even more risk is putting a floor so you can apply pressure from top upstairs. Okay, let's do it again. This case thing. There's so many things you might get doubts around, and you should be very satisfied with the current thing what he's doing around. Apparently so. So there's kind of pressure it as a physically arrangement around here. Interesting what we do about it. How about I take it one piece of here and I give you the 2 pieces of this case and everybody like it there's the mint chocolate case and I take one piece of it and I risk it for it there's everywhere. No matter, I don't mind about it, you know, light doesn't end that case it is any kind of eat or food thing about you know about it. That's all the easy if you really. Therefore I don't mind about it, it's just about it, you don't put any story about how things are. Here is something interesting. It's a little bit darker greenish as a kind of a layer. And interesting this should be, I have take a usefulness about it, and I didn't utilize it at all. Which is a big shame itself of this. So how about nowadays? The biggest issue is with direction is IC is anti-clockwise. ACW. Different unit wanna do different things around after all. This was the occasion easy openable. And this has to be found out at all but easy to openable. There's a product key attached to those computers. So take a photograph for example. So the question is what you can do about this product key. You reinstall it? No. They're very smartly how they. You don't mind about those operating systems around. Everybody have to keep up with this operating system. Look at so. So there is no. Look at everything you always operate in future. Eventually. This information we lost, like this information we lost, would it be, you ask about this question, would that be always case? Empty space, what is the better empty space? Like that's kind of talking about it. I don't mind about talking anything on those occasions, but this occasion is. And ask about yourself, oh what's your really style? Do they really and still not working. But I was putting maximum really, looks like what a happy page. It does this other screen happy already. In the same token when I say this happy interesting it disappeared, but this is a little problematic. Usually always be problematic you get this kind of thing. So let's ask about what could have happened about the screen. Fortunately found it about that. So you can always think about that. Life and everything is always going in a screw about here. Oh yes, the currency is that's work around. They don't talk about it. We'll take a look around here. There's gonna be a lot different kind of pieces that become. So number one has to be research in about it. Let's look at how the universe again is. Look at this now, the opposite force. Just this something I think about the human forces. How much humans are always like against or for self. Mother Nature forces so typically those that seems to be. You think about some kind of are blocking or causing any noises or any kind of self-action against self. Come from it's good, okay, so it's not gonna consume it. There's no really need to consume anything. So far everything here has lost a monetary value about those. Okay, so there's all kind of different things. I have no answer about it. Okay, so let's see about this kind of action. It has been broken apart. There's a broken parts, okay, so very disappointing about it. What happens. It's very disappointing, okay, so somebody get action, but it's a factor on somebody, okay, so it's causing a lot of troubles around. So now you're going anywhere, okay, so something like a peace of mind really. They should have to really say about this moment compared to all the thing. When you have so much pressure, okay, so and suddenly there is no pressure anymore, okay, so it feels like something is coming off, okay, taken away, and it really feel about it. If this is about the somebody can say about the somebody doesn't necessarily hope that the human doesn't exist, but alas, it's good to know to be exactly close proximity because all the humans or most of the other humans have some kind of a negative interaction between self and others. Who knows around? As I say, the common go around like everything else. Well, that's it, occasion. That's the universe, I will say. Things just come and go around. It's hard to always hold anything, and keep anything, and do anything, you know, always change around here. There's an case of force, for some case have a problem of identity. Case of self. What is self-identity compared to them? So the case of really don't think about the other humans really. Just kind of open rapid situation. You have no answer. If that happens, so the case of it's your attitude now. If that happens, then it happens around. But I also kind of a formal case. Are you ready to run? It's always question. Okay, what about the trick him into running occasion? So escaping around. So all those thoughts around what he had already lost occasion is a lot of people learn, a lot of people think around here. At last here I have a device, it was completely empty. So take some nice book or reading about it, the book here. So what do you do about here? I pick a camp in here. I put myself occasion so I get a bench around here. And sit around, what are you doing? So the question is, why not? So what about if somebody comes around here? This kind of action around. You think about I report that. So I will leave then. Always good to look around. Let's see what is supply at that revenge or something like that. Who knows who was right about it, do the same action, to repeating as a reaction. Don't see anything wrong. Just what I'm going to think about them. No. Daddy doesn't care about anything. Eat my ass, sucker. And after there's also Harry spotted they are while eating here in the toilet. Instead of eating and speaking, or that's very interesting concept. Usually you don't do that kind of thing. I mean, like a donkey, but it's just you're tasty, you can somehow a little bit make it chewy, but it seems to be quite incompatible usually eating food and speaking on. It's usually the one of the things when I'm quite quiet indeed. The way they can access the mount, or I'm going to mount you something. All kind of interactions around here I consider about eating. There's also the different cleaning. I think the white boxes. I just need to memory about those. Okay, so we carry on. So kind of issues they need to be taken very care about that. Okay, so a removal and putting it for other things. I replace it backwards. You need it. Like putting as a kind of a is using of that. Apparently have to be very useful. So he always can get more and more than he actually ever used. That's an interesting concept around it. Unless he's consume it massive rate about it. So you don't need to starve in this respect around food. So the stomach can always get a new food source. Just after all keeping everything smooth and clear. I want to think about the biology about it. I was also say about the human is almost incomplete and imperfect and everything. No matter who compared to anything about that kind of thing. In a speed there's some kind of life button is not necessarily perfection around tachyon. But it's a kind of a comparative, like it's an absolute terms, comparative terms, happy about some issues around is absolute terms very happy. And also comparative terms are relativistic. So think about this person doesn't think about anything. This kind of sense which he's thinking about that the person was thinking by a person sent practiced as an himself as any other way around. And I myself reaching the particle I think about that kind was talking irritation. Well, as I somebody talk the talk, walk the talk occasion. Walk is different thing around. He can do both things occasion. He can walk the talk around the same there. But anyway, this is about the case. It is gotta be simply mystical discussing about it. No problem or occasion of talking. So he's kind of the tired around. But it's always the same thing about. I'm a bit tired about here. Okay, let's go for it. The actual things about here. What do you have to say?